Hello and welcome back to a Pokemon Infinity playthrough. We are here on part number 10 in this episode to wrap things up from last time because it was one of the more text-intensive episodes to wrap up basically what Professor Thorn said to start. We are heading south of Genesis Forest. There is speculation that we are a time traveler that was transported here by Celebi, and our goal for right now is to collect these powerful shards, Arcanite ore shards that have been charged with the powers of Dialga, Palkia, and Giratina at these temples across the land. Our first one is going to require us to go and get a badge from Dunestone, which is south of Genesis Forest. That is wrapping up pretty much as quickly as I can. Last episode, we also went ahead and got ourselves this shiny Abra, which I'm going to put on the team for the time being. And we also, in between episodes, I did go ahead and look up a Firestone location so that we can get ourselves a Gorochu. So we're going to be starting off with the Firestone location because I feel like that is the most interesting thing for right now. So we're actually going to go to Echo Rock and we're going to head south. And by heading south, we can get ourselves back to Rolling Trail, which we have been at before. We kind of ran through this route a little bit, and that meant that I didn't explore absolutely everything. I didn't explore over to the left here and see this. This slacking guarding this little chest over here is our ticket to our Firestone. So, how do we want to go ahead and fight a slacking is, I guess, the first problem that we are going to have to face, as I do believe that this is level 40, because I did kind of spoil myself, but that's fine. So a level 40 slacking. Obviously, we have Cuba, right? Cuba is going to do really, really well against a slacking. However, I am slightly worried about it having a move like Counter or Revenge or Reversal or something to that effect. So what I might do, this is very messed up, I might sacrifice something. I might just throw something completely out at random, just so we get a free swap into Cuba on the turn that it would have Truant active. It is tempting. I don't want it to be Cotton Bud, because Cotton Bud can still evolve. Realistically, this is to replace Luxio with a Pikachu, which, gross, but that is kind of the plan. So I might lead with Luxio, see how much Luxio can do, and if Luxio gets bonked, it's okay, because Cubert can then come in and maybe even set up a bulk up on the turn where it's Truant. So we'll see how this goes. Let's get this slacking fight underway. This feels very rude to do to a Luxio when it is my favorite Pokemon, but honestly, if it gets the Leer off, that's a win. Low sweep, we might live that. We do live that. We do live. Okay. Okay. It does have low sweep though, which is a fighting type move, which means that Cuba is still terrified of that actually. So on the one hand, yay, we lived. On the other hand, we've proven that it's probably a good idea to sacrifice something before we bring in Cuba. You get the paralysis as well though. Okay, I can't do it. I can't do it to Luxio. Luxio's living. Luxio is in fact living. Something else is being sacrificed. I don't care what. I don't care what, but I'm not letting Luxio go like this. I refuse. Not on its final battle before we swap out. I actually refuse. We're going into Jiffy. We're going into Jiffy. Jiffy also, close to evolving. I probably... Oh! Black off. I didn't expect that. You know what? This is a Truant turn. We'll swap it. Hey, it's fine. I'm overthinking it. We might live anyway. I'm just going to come in. I'm going to click low sweep, and we're all going to be okay, and Cubert's going to be fine. Right? Right? Low sweep will probably do, like... I was going to say half its health, but it actually might not do half of its health. It's a huge power Cubert. Surely it does half of its health. Half? Ooh, oh, Choppleberry. That sucks. But it used Slack Off, and now we get 2 turns to attack with no Choppleberry, so we should be absolutely a-okay. Right, that does over half because the Choppleberry was active the other time. Nice, that is so much damage. Okay, we are fine. We are fine. I was worried about this for nothing. Just slacking, push over. Easy. Get him out of my face. Get him out of my face. Give everyone the XP that they deserve. That is also going to let Abra go ahead and evolve, actually. I refuse to evolve my Luxio. All the way to the end. Abra, on the other hand, I am fine with evolving because its shiny sprite isn't that crazy, and I don't remember if it gets better as an Alakazam, but I think it does. Kadabra obviously looks like a normal Kadabra. Its shiny sprite is not too crazy. I'm hoping that it gets better as an Alakazam. I think we can evolve into an Alakazam in this game just fine. They don't expect you to trade, so we should be able to just either get it to a high enough level to where it evolves, or we can probably get a Evolution Stone. But for right now, open the chest. There were items in the chest, I would hope so. Found an Everstone, garbage. Firestone, that's what we were after. 5 max repels, which are actually handy to have. 3 revives, which again, handy to have. And 10 ultra balls. Nice. Let's go ahead. I want to grab that TM. Let's see what this is. TM 108, Cinder Breath. Oh. Flamethrower equivalent by the sounds of it. I would assume that Cinder Breath and Flamethrower are going to be somewhat relatable. The foe is blasted with a cloud of hot ash to inflict damage and lower accuracy. Is this going to be... Please don't be like Mud Slap base power. Please don't be. No one can learn it until we go get that Pikachu. Let's go. What I am doing right here is not a representation of me as a person. It is disgusting, it is vile, but I am taking a Pikachu in place of a Luxio, and this is the only time you will ever see this happen. But we can evolve the Pikachu to make it a little bit better. So let's go ahead, get that Firestone active, and let's evolve this Pikachu into what it could have been. It's so much more intimidating. Just like that. You can just see by its just outline. Spikier, more intimidating. There it is. There is Gorochu. I wish Gorochu was, you know, actually in the Pokemon games. I really do. Gorochu wants to learn Fire Punch. It might be a physical attacker, actually, in which case Cinder Breath might not be the best plan, but I will learn Fire Punch, obviously. May as well have it. It could also be a mixed attacker. I think Raichu is... Oh, it also wants to learn Thunder Punch. Okay, we're getting both elemental punches right now. Do I want to get rid of Shockwave for Thunder Punch before knowing whether this is a physical or special attacker? Realistically, we'd replace Shockwave with Thunderbolt when we get it anyway, so I think it doesn't matter too much just yet. Priority with Quick Attack is probably better, and Thunder Wave is utility, so I don't want to get rid of that. I guess this is fine. Firestone used. Let us see how strong this Gorochu actually is. Neutral nature, which means we get a good example of its stats. With an E in attack, which obviously is not a great stat, but its IVs are bad. That's fine. We don't need to worry about that too much. 41 attack, so definitely a stronger physical attacker, but its special attack is also still decent. Think of it kind of like... Kind of a funny example, because we just put Luxio in the box, but think about like Luxray, where, yeah, its physical attack is definitely better, but you can run it special if you really want to. We're fine with running it physical, though. So let's go ahead, slap Gorochu into the back, as that needs to catch up in XP a little bit. These two are on the catch-up for right now. They're on the catch-up for right now, but they will hopefully be very powerful in time. Oh, and before we head to the next route, we should also check out the TM that I was just looking at. That was nearly immediately forgotten after the evolution, but we have Cinder Breath, which Gorochu can learn. Again, I don't think it's going to be worth it over Fire Punch, but I would like to see if it's higher base power than Mud Slap. 55 base power is okay. That is completely okay. I don't know if it's an 100% accuracy drop, but considering Nimbus Fist was, I would assume that this is as well. It doesn't say chance to lower accuracy, it just says inflicts damage and lower accuracy, so I'm going to assume that this is actually a pretty good move. Sadly, we're not a special attacker, though, and Fire Punch is probably just going to be better than it in basically all situations. We could have it for utility over Quick Attack, as we are pretty fast on Gorochu as is, but for right now, I'm going to hold on to Quick Attack. Maybe we'll find a special attacker in the future that we want to put that on. But for right now, we can go ahead and start heading to the left, as I do believe we have to come from this direction to get to Genesis Forest now. Also, our rival is tracking us from up there, which is slightly worrying. I'm just gonna get these berries, okay? Ooh, good berries. I like lum berries. Are these lum and citrus? This is the good berry spot. Normally, none of this Ganlon berry stuff that we don't care about. These are the good berries. Can I just have only these berries as the only ones that spawn throughout the game, please? That'd be kind of amazing. It does look like we're about to go into a rival battle, though, and I need to slap you back into the corner where you were. And we are going to lead with... I kind of want to lead with Cotton Bud, so it tries to get more XP and we can get this Altaria going, and then we can have, like, our full crazy team. But I'm gonna keep Juniper in front. I don't trust Cotton Bud to stay alive right now. There's an item here, right? No, it's a Rock Smash Rock. Okay, fair. Hello, rival. Carlos. I have to show you how strong my team has gotten. Yeah, I figured he was ready to fight, considering he was locking on like a laser up there, following me around. Brew Toad. It seems fine. It's a toad, therefore I can hit it with leaves and it will perish. We outspeed it, which is also kind of crazy. Razor Leaf crits and KOs in one hit. We don't even get to learn what it does, which might have a negative impact in the future if we see this thing again, and it ends up that it has, you know, fissure or something. But for now, I guess that's fine. Does Kadabra want to learn Disabled? No, I don't think we're gonna do that. I don't think there's any reason for us to do that. Staraptor, that I would love to go into Gorochu for. Sadly, Gorochu is not really in a situation where I think that it can fight a Pokemon double its level. Not really. Maybe if it was level 1 fighting a level 2, that might be the best chance that you really get at it. But we're just going to go ahead. I'm just going to Rock Blast. I'm slightly worried that... I should have expected this. Do live, though. As long as we land it, we should be fine. We do land it. Okay, I was afraid to click on Smackdown, because I wasn't sure if it would KO. I did forget that it would obviously close combat us, because it is a Staraptor, and that is what Staraptors do. But, yeah, with the defense drop, we do not need to hit 3 times. We only need to hit twice, meaning Smackdown probably would have KO'd, but it is what it is. We're fine. Cupid's too powerful anyway. Cupid isn't going to get taken down by a base 120 power super effective move from a Staraptor. Cupid doesn't care. Gorochu wants to learn Electro Ball. No, you have Thunder Punch. Stop it. Bad. Venusaur. Which is not normal Venusaur. It is this game's Venusaur, which was Grass and Rock. I would love to hit it with a low sweep, but I feel like we would get bonked. Grass and Rock should lose to Grass and Steel in my mind, so maybe Juniper is just the way to go? We have Magnet Bomb. We should be okay. We also have Metal Burst if we really want to believe. It is level 38. Are we underleveled? It's been a while since I've been, like, heavily underleveled. I mean, I know I'm slightly underleveled because I have 2 level 20s on my team right now, which are obviously underleveled, but even my high-level Pokemon are level 38. Jeez. I guess I'm just going to go for Magnet Bomb because I'm not too confident in Metal Burst. Maybe I should have went for Metal Burst, though. Magnet Bomb's a 2-hit KO. This is fine. This is completely fine. Magnitude is scary. It's not Stab. 8 is a high number, though. We do live, barely. And Juniper is able to take out the Venusaur 5 levels higher than it. So far, my team is impressing me with its defense. I like this. Juniper is trying to learn Body Slam. That is a weird move for a Magneton to learn, even as a regional form. That is a weird, weird move for it to learn. I feel like it's probably better than Metal Burst, but Metal Burst is funnier, and that does have an impact on this playthrough, because this is not a tryhard Nuzlocke or anything. This is here for funnies. And if I KO something with Metal Burst, it's way funnier. Yeah, I'm sticking with Metal Burst. There is almost no reason for me not to take Body Slam, but yeah. We're gonna stick with Metal Burst. It's goofier that way. Do we want to learn Miracle Eye? No. No one's ever used Miracle Eye. Crawdon. Again, if Gorochu was, like, nice and leveled, it would be so good to Thunder Punch this, but it's not, so we're staying in, I guess. Or, we have 10 HP. We could Potion, alright? Potions are completely allowed. So we will stay in. There's a part of me that's like, don't do it, though. We have Find a Potion. We can just go ahead, use this Lemonade, and then we can Razor Leaf, and we should be fine. Please don't Swords Dance on me. Swift. Baby move. Does that even do 10? I could have just Razor Leaf. I didn't even have to heal. I even outspeed. I definitely didn't have to heal. Well, okay, that knockoff did a lot, but still. I should have healed. I should have healed, dang it. Okay. Out of curiosity, alright, this is where we start being silly. 54 speed on Juniper. 49 speed on Gorochu. Does this Gorochu outspeed this Crawdaunt, maybe? Funnily enough, the Kadabra does. The Kadabra has Thunder Punch. Do I think that this Kadabra can KO a Crawdaunt with a Thunder Punch? With its base 20 attack? Probably not. Probably not. Bonbud would outspeed. Cotton Bud would outspeed. I kind of want to see if Gorochu outspeeds, though. Is that really silly? I feel like this is very silly, but you know what? It would be really funny. So let's go ahead. Let's Thunder Punch. We outspeed! We outspeed! And we KO. There we go. Give me the XP. Give Gorochu the XP. It deserves it. 2700, deserved. Do you want to learn Flame Wheel? No, you have Fire Punch. You don't need that. Get that out of here. Nice. Nice. And a Snorlax. Yep. Yep, there is realistically only one way we're getting through this Snorlax. Our team's going to be a little bit beaten up from this, but it's fine. We're low sweeping it. Without speed, we'll do good damage. It's okay. That is very good damage. That is very, very good damage. And it body slams, which will take us out for sure, because Snorlax is not weak and is not a Crawdaunt using Swift, so it will do more than 10 HP. And we can probably finish it with Jiffy, I hope. I would really hope that we could finish it with Jiffy with this Bubble Beam. Might not. Oh my god, we don't even, there's not nearly enough. But another one will be. And that should get Jiffy to level 36. Yes, and you know what happens at level 36 for starters? It is time to see the beautiful, beautiful Blastoise that this game has created. Show me the Blastoise of the storm that I've been waiting for. That's a beefy lad already. I can see the thick outline. I can see that cloud tail forming. Show me. Ooh. Has no legs. This Blastoise, legs removed, hacked off to make space for the cloud. No moves on evolution. Interesting. Bested again. That's okay. You just keep giving me motivation to get stronger. I'm going to check out the Safari now. See ya. It's all blocked off, buddy. You're wasting your time. We've already been there. Though we did get a Girafarig there, which I do want to evolve at some point if we could find another place where we can get stones. We know we can get stones from chests. Maybe I should take a look. It does seem as though Dusk Stones are sold on Fridays at nighttime on Merchant's Ridge, which is near where we started in the northern part before we got to Fawn. So I can go ahead and grab that. I just need to remember to do it on the day, as today is in fact not Friday. It is going to be, you know, a good few days until then. It is in fact Sunday, so we've got a little while to wait on that. But for right now, let's go ahead and slap Cotton Bud in front. We'll see if we can get Cotton Bud some XP. Honestly, I feel like everyone just needs XP, so it's probably time to just fight some trainers and get some XP under our belts, as I do want to see the beautiful Ice-type Altaria. Cubone, you're getting Icicled. You're getting Frosted. I'm gonna breathe right in its helmet. Alright, through its eye hole. Okay. There's gonna be breath all over it. It's gonna get the plague. It's gonna go down. It's incredibly graphic. Do we stay in on a Diggersby? Honestly, I'm gonna stay in on the Diggersby. Is it gonna double kick me? Almost certainly. Actually, certainly. There's no world where it doesn't, right? This is silly. I swap out, right? I go to Jiffy Bubble Beams. It's double kicking, right? Drizzle. It did double kick me. Okay, I was right. I feel validated in my decision. I have Drizzle. I have Drizzle. I have Drizzle. If I can get Hurricane, this thing is just better Pelipper in that case. And I am okay with having a better Pelipper on my team. That is absolutely okay with me. Also, Drizzle is interesting because we have Juniper on our team, which realistically is only weak to fire. I know 2 times weakness to fighting, I'm not forgetting that, but fire is the big thing that Juniper is weak to. Juniper works really well on a rain team. It wasn't my plan trying to make a rain team at any point, but with Drizzle, that changes my mind a little bit. We could set up a rain team at some point as just a little fun team to use. I don't hate that idea. I don't hate the idea of just having a fun rain team to use if there's like a particularly challenging fight or something that we're ready to go against and we get time to prepare, or if there's like a guaranteed fire ground rock type gym or something to that effect that we know we could set up a good rain team against, especially fire. It's interesting. It's certainly interesting. I didn't expect Drizzle. Girafarig. I was just talking about you. I want it. I want the Girafarig. I'm gonna stay in because we have Drizzle. That's the fairy giraffe rig. I want the dark giraffe rig, I think. I mean, they're both cool. They're both definitely cool. I just feel like the dark one is more unique, I guess, is probably the word that I would use. And more my preference. Fairy is cool, but we might get a different fairy type as we go along anyway, as fairy is a pretty powerful type. I'm sure that there's good fairy types that we could pick up, so I want to keep my options open. Oh. That slightly jump scared me. Hi. I'm not going to be able to run from you, am I? Oh, I am. I wonder if there was anything special with that Dojo that just ran at me. I wonder if there was any reason to catch that. But you don't battle. I became a ranger to help preserve wildlife and to watch Bird go fast. Bird did go fast. Bird did, in fact, go very fast. Maybe it's like a max speed IV Dojo or something. We get ourselves a Moonstone. I like having options of stones. I like that. I like that. What else do we have? We have items down here. We have more trainers. We have more items here. I think this is an encounter before I clicked on the item. It sure was. We get ourselves an Archball. Okay. You, battle me. No? Watch out for the Viper around here. They can poison your Pokemon. Like, from outside of battle or from in battle. Also, what's a Viper? Is she delusional? She might be slightly delusional. She's seeing some Vipers. Maybe she got hit by some kind of poison. We get ourselves a Thunderstone. And I see a chest. I'm going to assume that there's not going to be a way to get that chest without Rock Slide. Maybe we can get to it from the south, but I feel like it'd be very weird if I could get to it from the south for there to be a Rock Slide wall there. Rock Climb wall, not Rock Slide. But we can check. We can check. Come and get some. I would love to come and get some delicious, nutritious XP into my Swablu. I want to put it into its cloudy little wings. That's XP! That's what I want to see right there. I'm going into Garchu. Yep. Yep, it's time for Garchu to get XP. Don't do that. Don't be vile. Don't be vile, don't be icky, don't be gross. I'm gonna go for Fire Punch for the burn chance. We're gonna get takedowns. That shouldn't do too much though, right? That does more than I'd like it to. We do land a Fire Punch. Okay, it's on the physical side. Ooh. Yeah, I wanted to get XP mostly onto Garchu and Cotton Bud, as that way Garchu could catch up a bit and Cotton Bud could evolve, but it looks like we're gonna have to swap into something else to hit it. Magnet Bomb, if I'm remembering correctly, can't miss. So we'll just go into Magneton, we'll Magnet Bomb it. XP share is on anyway, so it doesn't really matter too much. I don't even know if there's a boost if they're in battle. I assume that there would be a slight boost. I genuinely don't know for certain. That Super Potion did nothing, never mind. I was about to complain about healing a Chansey, and then actually that turns out that was weaker than it just using a Soft Boiled, so you know what? That's fine. That is completely fine with me. Please go ahead and Super Potion your Chanseys all you want. If he is trying to learn Hail, why would I want Hail when Drizzle? I don't know. I'm gonna run Drizzle, thanks. Cuba is trying to learn Assurance, which is good coverage. I feel like we're at a point in the game where opposing Pokemon have got fully evolved now, and they aren't going to get one-shot by Smackdown anymore, so most of the time I'm going to want to click Rock Blast until we get Stone Edge or Rock Slide or something like that. So I'm going to replace Smackdown with Assurance. It's kind of gross to do, because it does mean that we're getting rid of our 100% accurate Rock-type move, but also, it's fine. It's fine. We'll probably replace Rock Blast with Rock Slide at some point as well anyway. Arcanine. Drizzle? Drizzle? What if we just cripple the fire types? The only downside to doing this, by the way, is obviously if their last Pokemon is a water type, that does become a problem. But even then, it's not like it's a big problem because we have a Grass Steel type, right? So like, we're still kind of fine. Still kind of fine. I don't see too much of an issue with us having Drizzle on this team. The only thing that it negatively impacts is our Gorochu, which I'm not going to be bringing out right now anyway, because it's not high enough level. Although I'd say that I have brought it out quite a lot, but still. That's the one I want to see. That's the one. That's it. So I think this thing's type is Psychic Dark. The other one was Psychic Fairy. Show me Gira Gira for the Girafarig. Yeah. That's the one that I like. I like that. I like the idea of Girafarig having a split evolution path where one is the normal head and one is the back head. Because that's like its whole thing. It's a palindrome on its name. It's just, it's cool. Did I just call Girafarig cool? I think I did. We're in a weird timeline right now. We're in a weird timeline. But I did in fact just call Girafarig cool. Yep. What did? We actually don't live another hit super well, so I am going to swap. I kind of want to see if we could swap into something silly like these. I guess the smartest plan is just healing's gross, but we'll do it. We'll lemonade, it's fine. I have 8 of them, they're there to be used. Fire Beam, that's not going to do much, and we should be able to finish this thing with a Magnet Bomb because it can't miss. The rain stops, that's whatever. Get this Gira Gira out of here until I have one myself, okay? I don't need this jealousy welling up inside of me, of this funky boy, okay? I want the funky boy on my team, not against me. Gorochu wants to learn Slam. Slam's garbage. I'm not learning Slam. Hate Slam. Bad move. Bad move. Body Slam is like the happy side of the world. Slam is the bad side of the world that we don't like. And yeah, I cannot get to the chest. That makes sense. That makes sense. Go ahead and battle this guy and see if we can get this Swablu evolved. Can you have, like, another Chansey? I liked fighting that Chansey. Simisear. I'm also still very weak on my entire team. Mostly Jiffy, but that's fine. We have Cubert. Cubert can come out. Cubert can Rock Blast. If I miss this Rock Blast after just talking about how I got rid of Smackdown and it not being 100% accurate, that would suck. That would suck. But I could see it happening. But we do land it this time. Okay, nice. Would it have... Okay, yeah, Smackdown would have still KO'd against the Simisear. Still. But still. The point still stands. Because the Elemental Monkeys, they pretend to be a fully evolved Pokemon, whereas in reality, they're just bad. They're just bad. Do we want to learn Perish Song? Yes. Yes, I do. I do want Perish Song. I feel like that could be funny. Do we want to swap out for the Simipour? Also, yes. Probably a good idea. We can go into Juniper and we can raise a leaf and we should be fine. Swablu, as far as I'm aware, should now be 1 level away from evolving. We do get burnt on Juniper. That sucks. Does suck. That damage was garbage after the burn. I doubt I have a full restore. I'd be very surprised. I have a max potion. Full heal. It's time for silliness. It's time for silliness. Let's go into Kadabra. Sparkle. We can take the Scald and be fine. About that. Are you that weak, Kadabra? Are you that? Is your special defense that bad? 46? I mean, it's not great, but I thought it might live. Well, if Kadabra didn't live, then Swablu isn't gonna live. So I guess we're going... I really thought it would live. I really did. I thought it would be able to live. I guess we're going back to the original plan of healing Juniper. I just threw away my Kadabra for no reason, which was a little bit rude, but hey, it happens. I really thought it would live, and I'd be able to get 1 attack off. Admittedly, I only thought I'd be able to get 1 attack off, and I might have just gone for, like, Thunder Punch just because it would be funny, but... Damn, we didn't even get 1 attack off. Do we have Burn Heal? We have 1 Burn Heal against a Pokemon that's currently spamming Scald. We have a full heal as well, but I don't want to use it if I don't have to. Don't get Burn. Okay, nice. We Lemonade back up to basically full. And we don't get Burn. Right? Okay, and then we raise a leaf without getting burned. Nice. Okay, I was waiting for it. I was fully expecting the burn. I was 100% like, the burn is coming, and you know what? I'm happy it didn't. And then we have Simisage, which I will go into Swablu for. Swablu can take down a Simisage. I believe in this. It is time to Frost Breath. It is time. It is not time. We got crit. It is not time to Frost Breath. It is not that time. Why am I getting messed up by monkeys? I don't love this. I don't love what is happening right now. I really don't. It's making me a little bit worried for the future. But our team is currently getting beaten up by actual elemental monkeys, and that is unfortunate. That is unfortunate. But you know what? We will just go ahead and we will obliterate them with Fly, which will do a ton of damage, and then we don't have to worry. Can we stop critting my Pokemon with the elemental monkeys, please? Why can I take down the level 38 Venusaur with no issue whatsoever, but I suddenly struggle on elemental monkeys? It's because I insulted them, isn't it? That's what it is. Pokemon Ranger Fred. Alright, let's go ahead and heal. Alright, past this Ranger, we have ourselves Greenery. And the next area. Can we go in here just fine? We can, and I could have healed right here, but I ran all the way back instead. This happens to me way more than it should. Amber Trail and Rolling Trail are scattered with beautiful golden patches of grass. I love it. You'll love it. All people will love it. Oh, okay. I must write about it. All will love it. And we also have ourselves the other entrance to Genesis Forest. So we will go ahead and wrap things up here. Next episode, we will go through this next area of Genesis Forest and start making our way down south. So if you guys have enjoyed this episode with our new team and our new evolutions that we have added, with good old Jiffy and Garchu being added to the team, I might rename Garchu. It is probably a good idea for us to rename it, considering I am somewhat familiar with this name because Garchu was, you know, the original planned evolution of Raichu that was scrapped from the game. So I kind of got the gist of this name, so we might rename it to something a little bit better that's more team. But for right now, if you guys have enjoyed this episode, leave a like down below, hit the subscribe button, and without further ado, bye.